What's up, everybody? Just wanted to do another quick video today. My blood work still has not come in, and I am still traveling and have no Wi-Fi, so that's why I keep just going live so that you guys can check this out without me having to upload a video and edit it. It's just a lot of hassle when you have no Wi-Fi. So basically, I wanted to walk you guys through the dosages of my Ostarine cycle, what I have planned out because there's actually quite a few smart people who watch these videos, look at the comments, and let me know. There's a guy, I'm not going to list his full username, but it starts with DK. So, DK, if you're out there, if you're watching, I appreciate everything that you do. He's one of my subscribers. He comments on a lot of my videos, and he always puts out good content with what he's commenting on my videos. And so he gives me some good advice. You know, he has a lot of smart things to say in regards to dosing, SARMS. Seems like he has a good bit of experience with this. So I just want to give a shout out to him. DK, I appreciate you. Appreciate everything that you do. And I appreciate your comments on my videos. So, guys, I'm just going to be on my phone here looking at the dosages, and I'm just going to read out everything to you guys. So I'm doing a 12-week Ostarine cycle, a full Ostarine cycle, and my purpose is bulking. So I'm going to be taking a little bit higher dosages than what a lot of people take simply because I'm doing bulking instead of cutting. So my dosages starting week 1, and this is going to be I'll be starting in roughly a week and a half from the time of this video. So I'll be starting roughly November 3rd of 2019. And my first week, and I'll give the rationale for this as I go along. I'm going to be starting at half dosages. I'm going to be ramping up, and then I'm going to be tapering down a little bit towards the end of the cycle. And the rationale behind this is you don't need to shock your body with a high dose straight from the start, because right now I'm taking nothing, so it's completely natural. So my body doesn't need much of a stimulus to grow more, right? Just needs food, extra calories, and then this Ostarine. It doesn't need that much of a stimulus to grow. So what I'm doing, I'm starting with half dosages because I'll be able to get quite a bit of growth off of half dosages right from the start without really shocking my system. So I won't put a huge load on my system right from the start. I'll kind of ease into it, and I'll still be getting probably full effects from a half dose because my body doesn't need much of a stimulus to grow. So week 1, I'll be taking 15 milligrams every single day, and Ostarine has a half-life of 24 hours, so you just have to take it once a day. So I'm most likely going to take this in the morning. So I'll take 15 milligrams for the first 7 days. Week 2, I'm going to up it to 20 milligrams. Week 3, I'm going to take 23 milligrams. So just continually up it little by little. And I'm going to figure out what my sweet spot is. So some of this might change a little bit, but I'm going to figure out, okay, where do I think I'm getting the most gains with the least side effects? Week 4, I'm going to go to 25 milligrams. And most likely I'm going to cruise there for a couple weeks. So week 4, week 5, I'm also going to be at 25 milligrams. That's a relatively high dose. That's on the higher end of what guys are taking for bulking. Week 6, I'm going to up it just a little bit more to 27 milligrams. And the reason why I'm upping it is because as time goes on, you know, my body is like, okay, week 1, wow, we have this new substance. Week 2, it's not so new anymore. Week 3, you're getting used to it by now, right? But as this happens, as my body gets used to it, I'm giving it more and more each time. So my body is getting used to it, yes, but I'm providing it with more stimulus as time goes on. So weeks 4, 25 milligrams. Week 5, 25 milligrams. Week 6, I up it just a little bit more, give it a little more stimulus, and that's at 27 milligrams. Week 7, 27 milligrams. Week 8, I go up to 30 milligrams, which is the highest I'm going to go during this cycle, and that's a pretty hefty dose. Week 9, 30 milligrams. Week 10, 30 milligrams. And then week 11, I start tapering back off again. So week 11, I go to 25 milligrams. Week 12, which is my last week, I'm taking all the way down to 15 milligrams. And the reason why I'm tapering off the last 2 weeks is because I'm getting close to the end of my cycle. So I don't want to go from like a really high dose to just nothing. That's another shock to your system, only it's going to be bad this time. So I want to taper it down. So ease my system back down to natural, right? So I'm easing it up, and then I kind of level out, and then I just taper back down a little bit. And that way, it's not so much of a shock to the system when I just stop taking it all together. So I'm hoping that won't be as much of a shock on my testosterone levels. That's the plan. And I'm also going to start my PCT during week 12 of the cycle. So as I'm tapering off, I'm also getting on some PCT, which is going to be Clomid, and that'll help kickstart my natural testosterone production back, because I imagine it's going to be relatively suppressive during weeks 6 through 10. So I want to make sure my natural testosterone gets kicking so that I don't lose much of the gains that I've made. So Clomid is going to be started at half doses. I haven't really determined exactly what those dosages are going to be, but if you look on any forums, you see what guys are taking. I'm going to be taking half of that because I don't really need much of it. My body has a pretty good reaction to it, so I don't need much, and I get some decent side effects from Clomid, so I only want to take half dosages. And I'm going to be doing that for 4 weeks. So I'll do that weeks 12 through 16, basically. And I'm also going to be taking apple cider vinegar, 1 tablespoon per day, mixed in with 4 ounces of water. I'm taking that throughout the whole cycle, and that's simply to balance out my pH and negate some of the side effects. My biggest side effect from anything, and just from daily life, something that I'm prone to, is back knee, and I don't want any more back knee. So I'm just taking that apple cider vinegar. I've done it before. It works well, even just naturally, works really well for me to get rid of my back knee. So I'm going to be taking that. And that's basically it. That's going to be my entire cycle, all the dosages and everything. I just wanted to update you guys. Let me know what you guys think on it. DK, if you're watching, let me know what you think about my plan. Any other guys who might have some good advice, but this is a smart way to do it. To ease into it, to ease off, do a proper PCT, do apple cider vinegar on the cycle to negate some side effects. That's a proper way of going about this. So that's my plan right now. I will keep you guys updated every step of the way, and I appreciate you watching. Thanks.